on further towards another topic, which is nothing but representing the real numbers on the number line. So let us suppose I'm talking about any particular real number. As we know how to represent an irrational number on the number line, or any number which is of the type square root x on the number line. We are already done with these two concepts. So let's just move on further toward representing any real number on the number line. So let us suppose I'm talking about a question that represent 2.665 on the number line. We just want to represent 2.665 on the number line. As we know that in between any two rational number, there are infinitely, or there are countless many rational number, and the same concept is with the irrational number as well, that in between any two number there are infinitely many irrational numbers. So it is quite an impossible task for us to represent any particular number on the number line, but today we are doing it. So let's just start with such kind of a number that represent 2.665 on the number line. So let us suppose I'm talking about representing the 2.665 on the number line, but first of all I have to start with 2.6. As we know that 2.665 is a number which will definitely lies in between 2.6, or prior to that we know that the number 2.665 is nothing but lying in between 2 and 3. So the first step would be like the number 2.665 would definitely be lying in between the point 2 and 3, in between the point 2 and 3, and furthermore we know that the number 2.665 will definitely be again lying in between 2.5, further is 2.6, and further is 2.7. So it means that the number 2.665 is definitely lying in between 2.6 and 2.7. So the further step would be like locate 2.6 and 2.7 on the number line. So this step is all clear to us, that in order to represent 2.665 on the number line, we just have to plot 2.6 and 2.7 on the number line. So this is our first step. First of all, we just have to find out 2.6 on the number line. So we are done with locating 2.6 on the number line. As we know that 2.6 and 2.7 are lying in between the points 2 and 3. So 2.6 is over here, 2.7 is over here. Now the second step is to locate 2.66. So the first step would be like, the numbers in between 2 and 3. We have located the numbers in between 2 and 3. The second step was like we have to locate 2.6 and 2.7 on the number line. So we already have located 2.6 and 2.7 on the number line. So let's just talk about the further 2.665. As we know that the number 2.665, after locating 2.6, we have to move on toward 2.66. So 2.66 would be like, let us suppose we are talking about 2.6. So this number will be 2.61, this number would be 2.62, this will be 2.63, this will be 2.64, and somewhere it is 2.65, and this is 2.66. This would definitely be 2.66. So let us suppose I'm magnifying it a little more. Okay, so we are talking about magnifying it a little more. So let us suppose this is nothing but 2.6. So this number would be definitely 2.61. This will be 2.62. This will be 2.63. This will be 2.64. This will be 2.65. This will be 2.66. This will be 2.67, 2.68, 2.69, and further so goes on. We are talking about 2.7. So we know that we just want to locate 2.665. So it definitely means that the number 2.665 would definitely be lying in between 2.66 and 2.67. So from this particular number line, we are now moving on towards this, and from further we know that the number 2.665 is lying in between these two numbers, that is 2.66 and 2.67. So let's just magnify this particular number again. So we are taking 2.66, 2.67 on the number line again. So let us suppose we are taking 2.66 on the number line. So we know that after 2.66 the number would be like 2.661, again 2.662, let's just count it, 2.663. so it is actually just a matter of counting, nothing more than that. 2.664, after that 2.664, and this is nothing but 2.665. this will be 2.666, further 2.667, further 2.668, and so goes on. So we just wanted to find out 2.665. so actually we are done with it. We know that the number 2.665 is nothing but over here, so this point is nothing but A. So A point, which is 2.665, is our desired result. We just wanted to find out the number 2.665 on the number line. So these are all the steps with the help of which you can locate any particular real number on the number line. First of all, you just have to see what kind of a number is given to us. For an instance, if we are talking about 2.665, that from this particular number, I definitely do know that the number 2.665 will definitely be lying in between the number 2 and 3. And after that, we know that the number is 2.6 first. So 2.6 is definitely lying in between 2, 3, as 2.6 will be 2. From 2, the number will be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. So the number would be definitely in between 2.6 and 2.7 because it is 2.665. The decimal points are 665. So it will definitely be lying in between this. So after magnifying it a little bit, we get the answer as to be like 2.6, 2.61, 2.62, and so goes on. Further magnification was required because the number is definitely lying in between 2.66 and 2.67. So after doing all the magnification and after doing all these steps, we are now able to find out, or we are now able to locate or to represent the number 2.665 on the number line. So these are all the steps that you have to take in order to plot any real number of the form 2.665 or any number of the form like this on the number line. So I hope all these steps are clear to you, that these are the steps that are definitely required to plot any such kind of a number on the number line.